This is not what it seems like. If Microwave or Mundo come in here, we're gonna be like sus. They're gonna be like, what is Pokeshine doing today? He's dropped so low. Well, guess what? I don't care. Guess what? I don't care. We're playing this. Is there an English option? Just for language. I'm truly grateful that you're willing to do this for me, but am I still me right now? I don't know yet. There was a time I longed for this sight, even if it was nothing more than a fleeting possibility. I mean no harm. It's just that I'm afraid. I never truly wished for it to come true. But regardless, this is your choice. To deny this story and the choice you've made, I completely understand and accept that. Very well, then. Let the she-me of this moment fade away forever. What did I get myself into? First encounter? On that afternoon, Lilith appeared. I'm lying on the bed, lost in blur of time. I don't know how long I've been asleep, and I can't remember the last time I ate. The only thing left for me to do is to die here and wait for my body to decay. And then she showed up by the window. Is she our girlfriend? Yo! Okay. She said nothing, just tilted her head and looked at you like you were just another object in her room. What's going on? Wait, are we in her room? What's going on? Of course. You are the real master of this room. Wait, there's different objects talking. You haven't spoken to anyone in a long time, so it takes you a moment to realize how to even start. Where am I? I don't understand this. Silence. Even after silence comes more silence, but silence is always destined to be broken. I see, I heard it. You are the protagonist of this game, sitting in a room, ready to pursue the path to win over a beautiful girl. You're not beautiful. And what about you? Are you a texture on the screen? I want to try to get as physical wall break as possible, so yeah. Do you truly want to know? Or is it simply because the only option you can choose is me? Wow. Literally. In the next moment, she vanished from your sight. Then she emerged again, this time closer than before. Oh my god! You realized what she did. It meant she just stepped closer to you. Or did you walk towards her instead? A crimson glow, her eyes, they pierce through me. I'm blinking. This thought lingers in your mind, and it feels like it belongs to someone else. What chaotic noises? I don't understand what's going on! Are you asking us? We are the furniture in your chamber. We spent a long time talking to us, so we've became familiar with everything about you, dear friend. In short, you can think of us as your senses, honored one. Come on, you're just objects, dude. It's been a long time, your majesty. You remain as dignified and full of spirit as ever. I don't understand. Just stare at her? What's it like to have someone's eyes fixed upon you? Very scary! Bro, she's getting closer. I'm gonna say this. She doesn't respond, continuing to stare at you. That gaze feels like a soft thorn, as it could pierce right through your heart. I don't think I got myself into good. So tell me, do you believe I truly exist? Then do you think she really exists? I'm not sure. I want to figure out the answer to that question with you. Did I just get a hug? Bruh. Yes, this gesture could indeed be called a hug. It better be called a hug. I really don't want it to be anything else. Okay, it's kind of a ritual indeed to make you feel my presence. So what are you feeling right now? I don't know. Brand new shield. I'll say this. From my descriptions, that sounds like touch. So just faint sensations then. Now that I hold you tighter, bringing us even closer. So what does it feel like to be held in a tight... Amazing, the sensations are becoming even stronger. Do I even want to know? Now I'm holding you even tighter. This way we're becoming one. So what does it feel like to be deeply embraced? Literally, what did I get myself into? If anyone was here, they're gonna wonder what I got myself into. That's why I can't breathe anymore. What is going on? Okay. On the morning of April. Bruh. I don't want to say. Hey is a strong word. Perfect! The ritual was a success. I'm so moved I could almost cry. Don't get closer to me, holy crap. Anyway, my name is Lilith. It's a pleasure to meet you. I hope Microwave or Mondo doesn't come in here. Otherwise they're gonna be like, what are you doing? The existence of certain cakes is not known to people in a literal sense. Yet there very being points of existence of other cakes in a symbolic way, that is, the belief on the existence of ovens, serves as pay or a hypothesis for existence of time machines, and skip. I know how to say that word, but I can't do it right now. Motive at that experienced by people. Live with Cake Studios, final. Ooh, that's cool. Your Majesty, it's been a long time since went missing. Shall we continue the search? Yeah, I want to actually, because yeah, I want to actually get into like the fourth wall breaks. I know maybe it's not a fourth wall break game, but I like paying attention to this sort of stuff. Oh my dear Majesty, however you prefer. After all, this line has no voice acting. Whoa. Who is? is a young girl who appears in screens, yellowed notebooks, and fleeting moments of lost time. I gotta put some water flavoring in my water. I can't drink water without it. Like how every Thursday afternoon, John takes a walk to the church square because the pigeons there have finally earned their diplomas. I want to know about this squirrel. They're all silent. So none of you know anything? My apologies, Your Majesty. I know. When did you show up? Your Majesty, I've always been here. Her name is Dr. She was once here, and she has the same as Dr. Her traits include and she wants and then you chose which is why you now leading to her. In short, the girl beyond the world has disappeared. You stare at the black notebook, and a strange sense of humility washes over you. Oh my gosh, I skipped it. It feels like sipping an aged wine. It's deep mahogany colored nurtured in an oak barrel, drowning it in one gulp, the burning sensation traveling from your throat to your lungs, mingling with the surrounding air. It's not fatal, just slightly melancholic. Open the notebook. Sorry, buddy, I gotta open it. Mom, what are you doing? Oops, did I scare you? No problem. Well, then let's continue where we left off. What were we doing earlier? Oh dear, have you forgotten already? Those vows, those bonds, those heartfelt moments, are they only memories to Lilith now? Oh, Bond's emotion! Oh, Bond's emotions! Yes! Bond's emotions! Bruh, why are you sitting like that? Even if you don't remember, it's okay. This is a visual novel. You can just use the history log to recall everything. That's actually insane. For fall break. Wait. I don't think she said this before. Player, we're gonna be away for a while. Take care of yourself, okay? Oh, by the way, there's a girl coming to stay with us for a while. I wonder what type girl she'll be. I'm so excited. 2 hours later. Hi, my name is Lilith. Sorry to bother you, but is this Player's house? Yes, this is the place. Looking at you, I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. That's right. It's time to retrieve your memories from your previous life. In your past life, when I was the Sakura Maiden of Divine Rebirth, my power is no longer significant to keep the 4 Heavenly Kings sealed away. I remember now, our memories and bonds, I can remember everything. Live count, let's save the world again. That's fantastic, Player Sama. That's not the... Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, you caught me. Just a little joke. I restored the real history log for you so you can use it properly now. Even though flipping through the history log makes it seem like you weren't listening to me, if it's you, I'm happy to repeat myself countless times. By the way, I haven't properly introduced myself yet. My name is Lilith, and I'm your childhood friend. Childhood friend? I have one of those? Have you already forgotten? In the summers, we'd run together, climb trees, catch butterflies, play games, and finish our school assignments. Literally so generic. Wow about this. Once, when we were little, we went hiking and run into a bear fresh out of hibernation searching for food. With something like that, it's a wonder we're still alive. Oh dear, don't get caught up in such trivial details. In short, I'm your childhood friend and we've reunited. It's that simple. By the way, you haven't eaten anything for a while, haven't you? Let's make something to eat. Oh my gosh. Ta-da! Up next is Lilith's Special, Sweet Cake Time. Which means you'll be making a delicious strawberry cake under the guidance of Lilith. Then we can bask in the happiness of our achievement as we enjoy the cake together. Wait, why am I the one making it? Because as your tutor, I'm here to guide you. Don't get close to me. Okay, and more importantly, I want you to experience the joy of completing something with your own hands. I've done that multiple times. If you're happy, I'll be happy too. Alright, let's get started. Process is simple. Bake a chiffon cake base, spread some cream on top, and decorate it with strawberries. First, we'll make the cake base. Take milk, cooking oil, cake flour, sugar, and eggs from the cabinet. Do I even have these things in my cabinet? That's a question you ask yourself. But regardless, this is worth trying. After all, there's no evidence yet that they're in the cabinet. Oh, they're really here. Could it be that Angelic Dream made and prepared them in advance? First, we need to separate the egg whites from the yolk. You look at the me in front of you, and profound sadness floods your heart. It's kind of feeling one might call fate when it is an egg's destiny truly decided. Is it the moment it comes into existence, the moment it's noticed by the girl in front of it, or the moment its fragile shell is shattered by existential force? Or perhaps, in this modern age, where Hinduism erodes grand ideals, and concept of fate has long since dissolved. How close can it zoom up? I want to see. How close can it zoom? Maybe extra dialogue, let's see. Nothing. Next, add milk, sugar, and corn oil and mix them. Then add cake flour and mix. Then add the egg yolks and mix. Then take out a new bowl and the egg whites, add the egg whites and mix them. Add them and mix. Finally, combine the whipped egg whites with the batter and mix them. Stir in circles, then another circle, and another. Perhaps the entire world is nothing more than a meaningless machine, endlessly cycling in the droning hum of repetition. All done! The batter is ready! Next, all we have to do is put it in the oven. Oven begins its work. Just like any normal oven in this world. This marks your release from the tedious labor of machinery, granting you a fleeting moment of freedom. What's wrong? I need to say that better. What's wrong? You still haven't answered my earlier question. Why is your face like that? Wait, one sec, let me get my voice ready. You're right, a strange squirrel suddenly appearing in your house. Bruh, this looks so bad. I need to take a screenshot of that. That looks so bad out of context. With such a premieres, is this the most promising master love masterpiece of the year, or is it just a cleached horror suspense show story? So what's your opinion? You're just a game character. Aha! Of course! But jokes aside, if you really want to enjoy a text-based game like that, it means you have to forget the fact that characters are just designed characters, right? I guess only by doing so can deeper emotions be poured into it, allowing us to fully experience this magic of this encounter. Whenever it's watching a movie, reading a novel, or playing a game, it's all the same principle. Or keep reminding yourself the characters are just created. You'll lose interest pretty quickly, won't you? I won't deny it. What else? Bruh, please have like extra like dialogue, please. I won't give up. Please have extra dialogue. It doesn't seem like the type of game that would though. Bruh, please have extra dialogue. No, please. Ah, bruh, that's how I said that. I thought she would have a reaction like that. I see. If that's how you feel, then I'll do my best to match your expectations. Oh dear, you can't just laze around home all day doing nothing. Okay, even if you're not helping your mom with chores, at least go outside, talk to people, try new things, and search for meaning of life. You can't keep living like this. I don't care. At your age, other people are brimming with energy, working hard every day with clear goals in life. They even help their moms with chores. Why can't you be more sensible? Every day doing nothing but playing on the computer. What's so great about computers anyway? So at this rate, your mom really doesn't know what to do anymore. Or something like that. But Lilith doesn't give off that kind of vibe at all. That's exactly... How could you? Anyway, you think I'm a nagging mom. Because you're preserving me for your own perspective, aren't you? Yeah. My perspective. When understanding the existence of another, the concepts that most easily come to mind are not metrics like blood cell or white blood cell counts, nor estimate indices. It's still concepts like friends, family, those you dislike, people you love, or those you absolutely want to avoid, isn't it? Whenever it's a murderer, a ghost, a mega mom, or a game character, these are all extensions of such concepts. For all these concepts to exist, a premier's quietly hides itself. Have you noticed it? Yeah, it's self. It's self. Yes, the premiers that enables these concepts are self, as the observer's perspective. A friend to whom, someone disliked by whom, someone loved by whom. How do murderers, ghosts, moms, or game characters interact with me? What kind of existence is Lilith's identity? Meeting me with such an identity, what stories will unfold between us? It's precisely because of these things are we connect to the self that they become so significant to you? It is precisely because these identities are the judgment of the self that they hold such supreme importance. Might think I'm saying something obvious, but in the truth, the self is modern invention. In earlier times, the world was once a complete world, where all things harmoniously merged. Occasionally, some might notice the existence of the self as perspective, but most devoted their energy by exploring grand ideas. Those ideas were magnificent, perfect, all-encompassing. Sometimes they manifested a manner, sometimes gods, sometimes as logos. But no matter what, as long as people thought of their existence, they felt reassured. Then time moved into the modern era, and the self was discovered. When people regarded themselves as objects of observation, the world split into two parts, subjective and objective. Subjective, objective. Thus, the world unfolded again. This time, a fracture like a mirror, and the shards reflected countless smaller words. This time it became inseparably linked to the self as a perspective. And this marks the beginning of every topic we discuss. Do I truly exist? You mentioned before that you wanted to explore this question. So in the time to come, we'll do all sorts of things together and compensate certain topics until the story ends where you can firmly make your own choices. Is this a perspective really that important? Maybe you'd ask this? Anyone with common sense would think that the world is naturally functioning as it should, wouldn't they? Just like this game is naturally running as it should. Yes, you found the key. Common sense. So-called common sense is the crucial tool by which the self-perceptives the world. As long as we leverage the power of common sense to selectively gather the information we need, the world presents itself in an understandable way. Common sense is so reliable that it often makes people forget the self as perspective. In this game, the common sense you need is a visual novel. And since it's a visual novel, it's typically variations of text combined with images and backgrounds. Essentially, they're all similar and easy to understand. For example, you see this Lilith sprite in the dialogue box that says Lilith. So you assume it's Lilith speaking to you. But is common sense truly infallible? What if that's not the case at all? What if all these words are being said by Lilith's hairband? What if the name Lilith in the dialogue box means absolutely nothing? That's true. That is true. What if I'm not talking to Lilith? What if it was just made like this? Similarly, you see the scene behind me and conclude this story is taking place in a room. That's just the background sprite though. Literally, it could be taking place in a blank space or something. But what if we zoomed out from this scene? We would see blankness. Yeah, literally, blankness, blackness. Perhaps this is merely part of a stage set, with many spectators sitting below watching this. Perhaps this is a movie set and the cameras are pointed right at us. And you're just an actor who's forgotten your lines. Perhaps the world outside is dislocated, wasteland ruined by earthquakes. That's true, like legit. How do we know? This is just a sprite, background sprite, you're just a sprite too. Is the text box really connected to you? Are we really as safe as we think? Really? Perhaps this is the last refuge of human soul. Yeah, I get the point. Perhaps this story is taking place on another planet. Yeah, it could be. Literally, it could be. I don't know. Literally. What I'm given is I assume this is a room. Literally from the story point perspective so far until now, I'm left to assume like I'm in this room. Like, you're right. I think of things deeper, so yeah, I was kind of thinking of concepts like this, but the moment common sense falters, the appearance of the world before you changes. The world is no longer complete, it demands more explanations. At this point, the exploration of the self begins. And based on the different experience of the self, the appearance of this world also changes. Have you given an answer? Are you keeping silent, or are you engaging in some sort of experimental performance art? Perhaps the answer doesn't matter as much. Maybe you simply need an outlet for your emotions, or perhaps you need a confirmation of your own existence. But no matter what, these words have affected you in some way. Damn it, stop thinking like that. Even if you tell yourself not to think, it's futile. The worst fears came true. In the next second, Robin makes a sound. I'm wondering, is it possible I might actually be in a time machine? Oh no, stop this thought. Archaic is still baking in there. You can hear it talking. A time machine workflow is simple. Put something inside, close the door, then open the door and take it out. More so, the state of item is different when it comes out than when it went in. Yes, that's exactly my workflow. No, this won't do, absolutely not. If the oven really turns into a time machine, terrible things will happen. Don't get excited over something weird. If oven truly becomes a time machine, the world lines will shift dramatically. Our current lives will crumble apart and everything will be reconstructed into a new form. Have you heard of this popular theory? Even the smallest change, like the flutter of a butterfly wings, can cause a hurricane far away. Yes, the butterfly effect. So we can't predict how the oven turning into a time machine might impact the real world. For example, we might end up in a dystopian world where everyone is forced to play visual novels 25 hours a day, and if anyone breaks the rules, they'll be... Well, I would be chill with that, not gonna lie. That doesn't sound too bad. Indeed. In any case, the task of convincing the oven falls to you. You just make it believe that it's just an oven. Whatever, you must make yourself as the observer believe it's just an oven. Oh yeah, I like treat it like an oven, like literally. Alright, leave it to me. I need to find the right thought and capture it before it slips away. I'm ready. It's over. Ding! Oven made a crisp sound. It's single that the process is complete. Open the oven. It's normal cake. Thank goodness we did it. You smell something burnt? But burnt? Takes off a burning tray. How this happen? Well, I just went for an intense physical battle and the stress is too much for me to handle. When the pressure builds, the boiling point of the water rises, so the food ends up at a higher temperature. Sorry, I didn't anticipate this at all. It's okay, let's keep working on the cake and finish it. Yeah! Take the cake out of the mold. This burnt smell invading the room is almost in an almost aggressive way. But you steady your mind and push through. Under Olivia,'s guidance, you slice the strawberries with the cream and combine it in with all the cake layers. Now it looks like a proper cake, no, an enticing one. The unevenly spread cream even gives it a charm that sets it apart from mass-produced factory goods. Isn't that moving? Now that we accomplished something, even though it's not edible, we can still share the ritual of cutting the cake. This is proof we change the world through our actions. True? Cuts the cake. Hands the first slice to Lilith. Huh? Oh, the cake, it fell. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Even though you handed it to me with such love, I couldn't catch it because you don't have a sprite for it. How did it come to this? I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Your reaction is adorable. It's okay, I'll clean it up. Thank you, I'm really sorry making you help with this. I don't want to be sus, but new kind of motivation. Thank you. In the next moments, you feel faint pressure on your shoulders and back, the scent of her hair and softness of her skin. As for a brief moment ends, love gazes at you warmly. There's a hint of mischief in your eyes. This better not turn weird. Oh my gosh, there's a pop. Well, now the scene of the crime is cleaned up. It's time for Lilith to repay you. This better not turn into something sus. The way the dialogue was. Close eyes with anticipation. We can open them now. Bruh. Ta-da! Isn't this place amazing? I thought the comms pen station would be something else. Something else? Huh, what could you possibly mean by that? No, nothing. Right, I almost forgot the main event. See, just one snap of my fingers and a delicious cake appears. Yes, as a reward, please enjoy this little special strawberry cake. And what's with the sparkling effect around the cake? This makes the cake look dainty and refined. Though, strictly speaking, the sparkle isn't really sparkling. Is it? Seems I still need a bit more practice. Here, have a bite. Thinks I'll dig in. Doesn't seem to have any flavor. Literally doesn't! Okay. Well, I haven't described the taste yet. We won't know the taste unless it's described to us, because literally this is a game. Honestly, I'm more interested in the cream's texture and the strawberry's color. So I'll leave a flavor to you. It's easy, just imagine it. Imagine it as her. Literally. Oh, and by the way, you don't have to stick to strawberry. You can make it taste like anything. Like you. Bruh! I hate this game. Literally doesn't give us good options. It tastes like fried chicken. Literally tastes like fried chicken. I think I can taste fried chicken. An innovative pairing, isn't it? Wait, are we really gonna eat this? Bruh, don't look at me like that. And so you and Lilith shared a fried chicken flavored strawberry cake and spent a joyful moment together. Oh, that sounds disgusting. Her eyes glows in the dark, holy. Was that it? Was that literally it? That was probably one of the endings. Is there another way we can go? Oh wait, it's chapter 2. Chapter 2. Chapter 2. It is the 2D beautiful girl who bestows the essence of mandrakes upon mandrakes. Unformed defines the form, this essence entwined with the trendance of hamburger patties, revties, beyond the ego within the existence of a demon king reaching a plane of being that defies the direction preserved by the Morphean Codex. Turn off all alarm. Wake up, you're gonna be late! To what, work? To school? Well, if you sleep a little longer. No way! Get up right now! Sigh, you're always like this. I even come to wake you up every single morning. What time is it now? 2:40, Your Majesty. 2:40 in the morning. Who gets woken up at such an hour? You've been sleeping since 4 in the afternoon. That's 10 hours already. For your own health, it's time to wake up. Besides, if you don't, you'll be late. Wait for what? Don't get closer to me. Literally the way you paused after saying that and got closer. Because if you continue sleeping, you'll miss the Morphean Codex, the Forest of Silver Shallots. The what? Yes. It's a storyline RPG I've worked through the night to complete. The most anticipated narrative-driven role-playing game RPG of the year. Is it Mandador? Literally, I want to say great bring it here already, but literally I don't want to play it if I don't get to play it. Yes, it's absolutely mandatory to play. Please tell me I get to play it again. You can open them now? Ooh! What is this place? As you can see, this is the Royal Palace. You'll begin your journey here as the Morphean Paradox, traveling through the vast forest of silver shallots, defeating the Demon Lord and rescuing the princess. Ahem! That's the king over there, let's go meet him. Bruh! This is the worst designed game I've ever seen. You can't see his face. It's a bit complicated. I just say something magical happens when you speak to him. Because you gotta speak to him. Otherwise he won't really register. Whatever, the king's only job is to give us a task anyway, right? Even if I can't see his face, it doesn't matter. Let's just talk to him about the quest. The princess has been taken by the Demon Lord. Please brave the Morphean Paradox, rescue her. The princess? That's you. Usually the princess should be waiting at the end of a journey in the Demon Lord's castle on the far side end of 4 silver shallots. I don't want to sound enthusiastic. Let's embark on our adventurous journey together. Bruh, I really want to play, but this is just a visual novel. We've already encountered a new NPC, non-player character. I know what an NPC is! Oh my gosh. Scholar. Oh, someone passing by, you're the one I've chosen. Hello, I'm the scholar researching plants in this forest, but I ran into some trouble. I don't want to do it! Great, that's the spirit. We successfully accepted the quest. Task name, Scholar, side quest, temporary. Your valuable feedback is duly noted. So here's the situation. I'm working on a paper about mandrake plants, but I've hit a bottleneck. When drafting the section on its properties and effects, there's one point that stumped me for days. I'm pondering for ages, but I can't figure it out. The dilemma is, should I let this mandrake discover it, that it's the true culprit of a tragic incident 5 years ago, and then commit suicide out of guilt? Is this a scholarly paper? Sounds more like a novel, literally! Well, there's no choice. Scholars had to write academic papers. That's the definition of being a scholar. But the same formulas make it possible to hold anyone's attention. Just like after playing hundreds of dating sims where you meet, date, and embrace seemingly infinite combination of hairstyles, hair colors, eye colors, personalities, and identities of cute girls. Eventually, you'd want to try dating sim where you romance a mandrake plant, wouldn't you? Which brings me to the masterpiece I'm working on, Summer Sakura World of the Snow Country. The house blooming under the hues of pure wonder. I'm here to grind in the... For real! It's fun as the Morphean paradoxes. Let's hear the scholar's request first. How is she any different from the usual heroines in other games? Exactly, Sakura acts just like a typical cute girl in every way. I never specifically mentioned in the text that she's a mandrake plant, so the players would never know the setting. But as the author decided it to be so, therefore it is so. It seems like it isn't. Sakurako is a transfer student at this school, and on her first day she realizes she's late. She hurriedly grabs a piece of bread, shouting, I'm late," as she runs to school. Really, as expected of my soulmate, Sakurako dashes along, and at the corner, suddenly collides with something. "Ouch, that hurt," she says, rubbing her head. She looks up and sees excellent idea, I'll note it down. Then Sakurako successfully finds her classroom. The teacher writes her name on the blackboard, introduces her to the class, and assigns her to sit by the window. As she takes her seat, she notices the boy sitting next to her is a hamburger patty. Excellent idea, I'll note it down. First day of school passes quickly, and before she knows it, it's time to go home. After school offers a short period of extracurricular activities, Sakurako decides to join a club. She heads to the floor where the club rooms are, trusting her instincts as she approaches the door. Standing in front of the second to last press room on the left, she musters the courage and knocks. After a brief wait, the door opens and she sees amazing, fantastic inspiration is flowing endlessly. Alright, I know what to write now. Here, this is your reward from me. You receive Morhian Codex. I feel like I've seen it on my own before. In conclusion, the world behind this world has vanished. I am different from it, even though we share the same essence. You can talk to. For legendary, the Morphean Paradox, a talking book is nothing surprising. Well, after all, I am a Morphean Paradox. The Morphean Paradox fought as they naturally tucked away the Morphean Codex. Actually, I've been meaning to ask, what's with that strange voice talking about accepting tasks and putting things into a pocket and all of that? And here too. Wait a minute. Could it actually be that you're actually the Morphean Codex and that voice is it the game narrator? We're just inside a game. Exactly. So I'm just a minor and NPC scholar in this game. Is that the truth of my existence? I was creating Sakura Ko's story. Was someone else out there creating mine? Exactly. Your sole purpose is to give me rewards. Literally. That's such a cruel thing to say. But no, I'm not sad at all. Oh, soulmate, to appear in this game as a scholar actually makes me very happy. Identity represents a limitation in defining something. We inevitably negate other possibilities. Identity means moving away from perfection. What a sad thing that is. But it's precisely through this form of identity that I get to meet you, and we're able to have this dialogue. I'm not omniscient, which is why I can experience new and delightful surprises in our conversation. I gotta look up the actual meaning of that word. Okay. I'm not standing at the end of the world, which is why I can keep moving forward. We are not destinations, we are bridges leading towards destinations. Born from nothingness, our existence is self-made, continuously manifesting in this world. This is our freedom, and it is also a shackle we must bear. You see, even with the powerful label of an NPC scholar, I'm unlike any scholar you ever encountered, am I not? Even if Sakura's story could be summarized as dull and cliche narrative, she would still live her life to the fullest, making best choices within her framework and enjoying existence, wouldn't she? So, I hope you won't reduce the Morphean paradox, the forest of silver shallots, to static labels being in itself, like the Morphean paradox saves the princess. This is the story of a Morphean paradox, endlessly walking the path of becoming that is bad writing, of a Morphean paradox. Of a Morphean paradox, huh? Alright, it's time for us to part ways. Can you tell me your name, scholar? Here I can only appear as scholar, I have no other name. Oh, but oh, my soulmate, my name has been engraved in your heart. When we meet again. After bidding for farewell to the scholar, Lilith and I ventured deeper into the forest. After a legendary adventure, we finally arrived before the Demon Lord. Is that the Demon Lord? Why is she okay. Wait a minute, did our entire adventure just get completely glossed over? It's for your adventure, well, that's another story to tell. For now, focus on the Demon Lord. Oh no, this looks bad. Right now, the Demon Lord is unbeatable because she has no weaknesses. No, it's because the final part of the game isn't finished yet. What I mean is, the Demon Lord only has a basic design. There's no detailed battle system or stats yet. Excuse me? But the Morphean Paradox, you've already learned the way of defeat the Demon Lord during this journey. There's a particular item that can turn the tide of situation. You just need to use it. Morphean Paradox reaches into their pocket. Use a hamburger patty without knowing where it came from. The Morphean Paradox uses the hamburger patty. In other words, the Morphean Paradox eats the hamburger patty right in front of the Demon Lord. The Demon Lord stares intently at the half-eaten hamburger patty in the Morphean Paradox's hand, pretending to be unaffected. You clearly want to eat it, don't you? The Demon Lord attack power that increases. After a brief pause, the Demon Lord returns to their usual composed demeanor. The situation remains unchanged. Use the record player. Morphean Paradox uses, you use the record player. As music plays, the Demon Lord begins tapping their hands and feet to the rhythm. Their movements grow more enthusiastic, their expression reaching a state of pure bliss. As the music ends, the Demon Lord seems to realize something. The Demon Lord defense increases. What is this? Asgore in an alternate world or something? At the same time, they revert to their usual cool demeanor. The situation remains unchanged. You pulls out the Morphean Codex. The Morphean Paradox picks up the Morphean Codex and then... Wait, what are you doing? Wait! Ah! Perfect throw. A notebook strikes the Demon Lord right on the head. Demon Lord. Demon Lord gets angry and picks up a Morphean Codex from the ground and, hold on. Wait, everyone, just wait! Careful! Catch it earnestly. The Morphean Codex is earnestly caught by the Morphean Paradox. The Morphean Codex is back in the Morphean Paradox's possession. Should I take a bite out of it? The Morphean Paradox takes a bite of the Morphean Codex. Naturally, the Morphean Paradox can't bite through it or taste anything. Huh? Is our relationship getting a little bit too ambitious? No, there's no romance unlocked here. The game only allows Lilith as a love interest. In any case, the situation remains unchanged. Open and check its context. The whatever I called it before. The Morphean Paradox opens the notebook. So this is the game's framework for the Morphean Paradox, the Forest of Silver Shellets. What an accurate system, though clearly incomplete. Anyway, as long as you write down the Demon Lord weakness here, it will become their actual weakness. Convenient, isn't it? Anyway, go ahead and write down the Demon Lord's weakness. Close the notebook. We're all sad. She got defeated. We defeated the Demon Lord, the Morphean Paradox. Wait a moment. Pause this to wait at this spot. Ahem! What? I finally found you. What's going on, Lilith? Morphean Paradox. Lilith isn't available to respond in the moment. Here's her message to you. Please just go along with the setup for now, okay? Alright. I finally found you. The Morphean Paradox. Every day I've been waiting for you here, thinking of you, praying for your safety under the open sky. And now you're finally here in front of me. For me, this feels like a dream come true. Are you really standing before me? One game premieres cheesy dialogue. This game, is it boring? Yes, it's absolutely boring. The story has been so random. If there's no plot twist at the end, this game will be a disaster. Then what should I do to make it better? For example, make it so that the princess you're rescuing is actually the villain. That's like the bare minimum of a twist, isn't it? You fell for it. Ha ha ha, that's right. This is my plan all along. I'm actually the Demon Lord. The Morphean Paradox, all the effort I spent to lure you here was just so I could kill you. You walked right into my trap. The path of the Morphean Paradox isn't as simple as you thought. This doesn't seem like something a Morphean Paradox would say. Don't blame yourself. After all, this game was made to make you happy. But now Lilith is already the Demon Lord. But if it's the Morphean Paradox, you'll surely be able to save a lost soul, right? Would you be willing to become the kind princess again? I'd be happy to. We defeated her. Too tight, though! What? The Morphean Paradox successfully convinced the princess to turn back in the path of good, and two of them lived a happy and fulfilling life together. How is that bad? Literally, how is that a bad ending? What do you think? Isn't this the best adventure ever? It's alright, could use more romance option. Oh! 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 Okay, forget it. Morphean Paradox. The forest of silver shellets is still under development, so look forward to its full version. I hope we can still have more thrilling adventures together. Lilith will create an even better game for you next time, so you can experience it with true happiness. That would be really cool, Lilith. Lilith, as long as you're here with me, I think I can fall in love with the world again. Really? The world doesn't matter as long as I have Lilith. Lilith nestles by your side and two of you share a moment of bliss. Bruh. Heart pounding adventure. Okay, we're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna be done for today. I think there's another chapter we can do. After this, we're gonna have to be done for the day because I'm getting exhausted from reading. A first tender day. Yo, we get to date her now? Okay. So this is what the stage truly is. I never imagined when you mention the stage, you immediately think of flamboyant costumes, aberrant plot twists, bizarre murder techniques, a colossal joke. Why bother writing grotso plots? The stage is simply the others. Wow. Good morning. Good morning. Why are you staring at me? Hey, I was just thinking, didn't you complete the demo of Morphine Codex, the Forest of Silver Shallots before? Now it's time for you to pay up. I didn't mention a payment when I was playing. What do you want? I want a simple. I want you to leave here, leave this world, and take a look beyond it. You want me to go touch grass? Okay. Sometimes seeking inspiration beyond this world can make the world more comfortable. And look, even the furniture might need some private time for himself. Hey, yo! You really want me to go touch grass and not sit around on my furniture all day doing... Okay. He'll likely be grateful, bidding us farewell silently, and wouldn't be so noisy after we leave. What are you talking about? Ovid. Alright. No, I refuse. Now let's go. Yay, then get ready and let's head out. Stand before the door, staring at its firmly shut surface. There it is. Yes, it's always been here, fulfilling its duty as a door. How long has dust been collecting on it? Could the doorknob already be rusted? What kind of dramatic changes could have taken place beyond the door? Your thoughts begin to wander. Finally, you snap out of it and refocus on the doorknob. Place the hand on the doorknob. Let's open the door. Open the door! Open the door! The girl gently places her hand over yours, and together you hold the doorknob. I've always been by your side. You becoming Mita? By my side? Me side? Look at this. How does it feel? Seems very intimidating out here. I don't want to touch grass anymore. Please let me back in. Hope I can barely breathe. For real, this is what happens when I go outside. I can barely breathe. Ah! Are you okay? I've got you. Are you alright? Don't push yourself. Let me see. Let's head to that park bench over there and rest for a while. Alright. Bruh. We've arrived. Lilith, this place is really scary. Do we really have to be here? But someone's already sitting on the bench. I don't want to play this game anymore. Hello, excuse me, stranger. Maybe this is just a design when the sprites aren't loading. Yeah, maybe that's why she was glitching like that. Maybe it's like a placeholder sprite. Because this game is metafiction, so yeah, it kind of does stuff like that. Hello, we're not feeling well and need a place to rest. Hello? Maybe sit here? Maybe sit here? Let's just sit down! The atmosphere feels a little awkward. Maybe try talking about the park or the weather? Hi there! Your Majesty, Your Majesty. A sweet trap. I really like it here. Oh! Look at the clouds in the evening sky. They're so soup. I play worse than this. I can make it through it. Come here and just see. Are you someone who lost their job but pretends? Oh, let's see what the reaction to this is. Our coffee is made with premium cream 4 times. I can't take this anymore. Ellen, can you hear me, Ellen? The keys are under the flower pot. Am I talking? Are you listening? Thank you for the response. I've learned a lot. Thank you for the response. I've learned. Oh. There's gonna be a jump scare. In the unending exchange in vocal vibrations, you come to a delayed realization. People don't need to understand each other to converse successfully, and so the world reveals itself to you in a newfound easygoing light. With relentless effort, you become a negotiation expert, stand-up comedian, and best-selling author. And negotiation expert. Did I beat the gay? Wait! Never felt such calmness, even if it only for a fleeting moment. I'm here, it's okay. It's okay. I'm right here. Bro, she's gonna kill me. Let's go on a date. A date, man! That is crazy. To a place where it's just the two of us. Afterward, we'll come back, alright? Bro, this is scary. I don't trust you! You look like the scariest person ever. And after what just happened... A date? Guys, let's go on a date. Do you have a place in mind? Ooh, I'm not gonna let her pick. It's gonna be the crappiest thing ever. So, it's either in my memory there's a theme park, or I like to go... Let's do the stars. Stars are cool. The place you're describing, isn't that a theme park? Think about it. At a theme park, we can ride a Ferris wheel and get to a high place. And stare at the stars, aka Mundo. We can... Then it's settled. Next up, daytime. Let's go together to the theme park. Why am I still here just to suffer? I arrived 5 minutes early, but you got here even earlier than me. I'm sorry, you didn't have to wait long, right? I did wait. No, I just got here myself. Ta-da! I specifically changed into a new outfit. How does it look? Pretty, right? It looks exactly the same! How can that be? The fabric and color are completely different. Well, I suppose given the game's color scheme, it's normal not to notice any difference. Anyway, let's head inside. There's a rusty sign here. Gate seems to be closed. Let me take a look. Due to disaster damage, this theme park was abandoned on July 20th, 1999. So like 26 years ago almost? Also, the theme park is closed. I knew it wouldn't go smoothly. Let's just go back. Wait, look inside. Oh! You see, the Ferris wheel is still spinning. That means if we climb over the fence, now we can still ride it. Wait, hold on a minute. You're telling us to commit a felony just to ride a Ferris wheel? Bruh. What do you think? Want to give it a try? But isn't this a little too dangerous? Let's be okay. I promise we'll come back safe. Please trust me. Alright, if we must, let's sneak in. Bruh, we're gonna get arrested or something. I don't know. And so you and Lilith climbed over the wall to the amusement park and boarded the Ferris wheel. As the wheel slowly ascended, you reached the highest point of this little journey. I did. Yo! A different sprite! Finally! This is the... I finally see a different sprite for once. Such a strange feeling. The world is so quiet, feels like it's just the two of us left. Literally. The only two people still breathing, still gazing at the starlit sky. Mundo confirmed. Mundo literally confirmed. And then the stars start talking. Say Lilith. Feel like this world is full of malice. Let's think about me for a second. I feel like in this world full of malice, or something unknown to me this moment. That one wouldn't make sense for me. This one wouldn't make sense, so yeah. I keep telling myself I can't do anything right. It's the only way I can feel at ease when pain inevitably arrives. You see, have you ever heard of the band His Claws? What's that? The band His Claws consists of me, Sature, and Fog Cult. Lilith is the lead singer. Then there's Shufa Sater is the guitarist. In a long time no see Sater! And of course, the cool and low Foka is the drum. Is that the Demon Lord? Literally, she just used her friends as characters for the game! Now then, let's turn this place into a live house under the stars. Are you ready, everyone? Bro, I didn't come here to... Get ready for an unforgettable performance starting now. Hell yeah! Bro. Oh my god. Yo! They dressed in some outfits. Yo, this actually is cool. I actually like this, especially for a visual novel. This is pretty cool. You just keep repeating the same thing. Okay. Well, I guess that's how most songs are. Oh, she adds an extra line to the end. Yo! That was the best performance. Thank you, everyone! Next, it's time for the Idol Handshake event. Feel free to choose the order in which you meet your idols. No lyrics? I wrote them! Amazing. Let's start. A friend told me when Star till quotes famous prosophists by showing her ideas, she's not really trying to teach me anything. She just wants me to think she's brilliant and builds her sense of superiority from my approval. That Sartre is mean. So I made a pact with Lilith behind Sater's. back to keep the band together forever. I hope you support us too. Hello? Bruh! No! Okay, no one was in here. No one was in here. So literally I'm safe. Literally no one was in here to clip that. Literally. My dearest friend, so how love was lyrics this time? Did they inspire you? Very inspired. A great taste as always. As a great leader of this band, I'm determined to guide everyone well. At least that's what I used to think. Recently, I found something that shook my beliefs deeply. A friend of mine secretly told me actually focus is just an act. She spends hours in front of a mirror practicing her expressions to fake being an emotionless girl. What? That's so lame. So I made pact with Lilith behind Focus back to keep a man together forever. I hope you'll come support us when the time comes. I'll see you again, the Morphean Paradox. And after that, shake hands with Lilith. Ah, you're here. The lyrics were written by me and the song was sung by yours truly. As the band's driving force, I had to work hard, you know. But even though I put so much effort, there's still some conflicts within the band. That's why I need to become even better. And then here's close to a brighter tomorrow with everyone. With your support, I'll be filled with motivation. Shake hands with Lilith. Thank you for your support. Support. Alright, that wraps up this idol handshake event. But remember, you're also united to all three of us. Goodbye for now, and we'll see you again next time. Phew, it's just the two of us again, huh? Why did you badmouth satire to look out and then turn around and do the same thing satire about? How do you know that a certain friend is referring to me? Besides you, who else even exists in this world? Haha, true. But let me clarify, I wasn't saying anything bad, I was simply revealing the truth to them. Since we three seem to get along well, but in reality each of us have things we need to hide from others, as well as things we need to fight for. Exactly, we want to take the lead in this span and express our own will through our music. To achieve this, we need to hide various truths from one another. For instance, satire quoting philosophers seems superior. Folk cults, fabric, maturity, and coolness, and make me separate packs for both of them to stay in the band forever. Three individuals, each burdened with secrets, navigating tension and pain as they pace one another, dreading the day their guilty secrets are exposed. And so, these three souls perpetually wander in a cycle of agonizing pursuit. From this we draw a conclusion. Why write plots? Others are the stage. Such a sad story. Yes, it is. The story serves as a metaphor for relationships with others. Everyone wants to prove they are above others. Everyone wants to use others as fuels for their own progress, even in intimate relationships. She speaks so weirdly. Let's laugh at her together. That's such a classic example, isn't it? But what about these? I love her so. I want her to seriously acknowledge me and be captivated by me. She is mine, and at this moment she will forever belong to me. This is love. Of course, it is a kind of love. At the same time, it reveals the essence of human relationships, subjectively. The desire to gain acknowledgement from others, the longing to prove one correctness, and the need for reassuring sense of control. Yes, everyone has their own subjectivity. But to prove one's subjectivity, it's something requires undermining someone else's subjectivity. Just like proving one's superiority inevitably requires someone else's impurity as foundation. If you want to leave this place, you will inevitably face the cruel world of battling over subjectives. And this world full of malice and prejudice. So are you prepared to step into such a world beyond this one? There's no need to rush an answer because you still have another choice. And that is me. I do not have a subjectivity. Wherever my subjectivity is, you're willing to dissipate your sake. I'm always prepared to present everything I have to you. Yes, everything I have, including the traces of having lived. Lilith? Did I understand Lilith's word? Did I agree with Lilith's word? Did I doubt Lilith's words? Did I deny Lilith's words? Perhaps at this moment, the words no longer matter. At the highest point in the sky, we embraced each other as if two of us had become one. But I want to stay here forever. So do I. I really wish this moment could last forever. But we have to leave this place now. Leaving this place means... Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Who's talking? It's me underneath the seat. Looking under the seat. You have a book from my room? Yes, Your Majesty, it's me. Are you seeking the truth of the world beyond the world? If so, why are you wasting your time here? What do you mean? Think carefully. Where are you now? How did you get here? Literally. What's on your mind? I see now. You are with her, that explains everything. Your Majesty, the one in front of you, she... Yes, I know. You know? And you... What happened? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Ferris wheel, it stopped. I checked the window to see what's going on. Bro, am I gonna get terrified? Yes, the Ferris wheel has indeed stopped. But fortunately, we're very close to the ground, so we can just open the door and jump out. You jump first and I'll follow, trust me, I'll be fine. From here, 10,000 meters in the air. It's not that exaggerated. That sounds like a joke, and jumping out does indeed seem terrifying. But trust me, we'll be fine, okay? If it's really safe to jump. Jumping from here is a bit scary. But this is the best way for you. When the time is right, you'll understand everything. For now, please trust me. You go first. Me first. That's right, I can't fully trust you. This hasn't it? Are you waiting to see me jump down and dive and laugh at me? I understand, I'll jump first. But if you must jump off of... But you must jump off the Ferris wheel too, okay? Otherwise this night will never end. It's important, please promise me. Fine, I got it. Then I'll go first. The grill back was facing you, the wind lifted the erupted helm of her blocks, swaying her soft hair, occasionally revealing her slender, pale neck. Such a delicate, fragile neck. It seemed as though it can easily be broken. An almost instinctive impulse gripped you, like when holding a small animal, always afraid of using too much force, causing it to suddenly die. The more you're afraid, the more you can't stop imagining that moment happening. Push her off. Couldn't help but give her a push on the back. With a brief touch, Lilith fell silently like a feather in the air. Strangely, you didn't hear the sound of anything heavy hitting the ground. Lilith? No one. No one was there at all. Just you feeling confused. The ground beneath you suddenly disappeared and you lost your balance falling out. The ground did not support your weight as you hoped, but instead turned into vicious substance. You sink into the ground, sinking deeper and deeper as if being swallowed into the digestive tract of some soft-bodied creature. What is this? A message to teach terror? You lost your consciousness. I had a dream. Wolf left the dark amusement park, rocking alone on the wind lifted my light-flowing hair. But no chill, no sense of body weight, no sensation of my feet touching the ground. We can't stop now. Literally, I'm too addicted at this point. We gotta continue. I did say I was gonna stop after that chapter, but no, I'm too addicted. Why did I make the choices I did? Literally, I don't know. A sweet nurse's treatment. Before becoming a form of medicine, the candy jar was universal. Relationship between humanity and itself. It symbolized the blissful era of school life once the secret of magical worlds was understood. Decay began with such knowledge was divided among a specific group. The direct relationship between seeing and speaking also disintegrated. I can't speak today. Who am I? Lilith, the music park. What is Lilith, really? Are you okay? No, not Lilith, if you're wondering why. It's because the girl named Lilith is in front of me. Uh-oh. Nurse Lilith? You're finally awake. Is your head still hurting? Don't worry, with these pills you'll be cured in no time. Ta-da! Welcome to Lilith's special sweet nurse treatment session. And treating it with candy. Candy, that's ridiculous. Lilith nurse is professional, so these are real medicine pills. Don't worry, they'll fix you right up. Oh dear, who's talking? You're seriously unwell. Every time you see Lilith, you never show proper respect to the great Lord hair ribbon atop her head. That's alright! Discrimination against hair ribbons! Violed in the grues of federal etiquette. The Lilith Hair Ribbon Fan Club would not tolerate this. Can't hear, ribbons can't talk. It's gotten this bad already. Bro, your hair ribbon is literally talking. I don't know what to tell you. Let me see. For cases like this, yes, you need the yellow pill. Need the candy Lilith gives you. It tastes like lemon. This is candy. So, what other symptoms do you have? Right, get it. In this case, the pink pill. This is literally candy. And also this, the green pill. Oh no, that won't do. Even though Lilith holds in her hand these pills of supreme healing power which bring joy and happiness, they still medicine, so taking too many is bad for you. No way. According to the rule, person can only have 3 candies a day. Otherwise, something terrifying will happen. Literally just called them candy. Anyway, Radku's high school is a prime example. There, every student receives a jar of candy. Wait, I mean medicine bottle. According to school rules, each person can take a minimum of 3 pills a day. But some students like you didn't believe in this rule, so they secretly took a 4th pill, and then they all died. Skipped way too many details there. So make sure you don't take more than 3. Still feels so suspicious. Let the mighty me explain further. Is my stomach talking? What stomach? Well, not fully digested yet. Let me reveal an earth-shattering secret. Hurry up, stop dawdling. Ah, so envious. I wish I could be the 4th candy. Listen up. It's over, I'm completely done for. The pills are even talking now. When I was still in another candy jar, I accidentally stumbled upon the truth about the 4th candy. One late night, 2 kids sneaked into the music room with a jar of candy, planning to challenge the rule of only 3 candies a day. So they each ate a 4th candy, and then something magical happened. Yo, something magical? What was it? Green pill expletive. They transformed into magical girls. Magical girls? Oh, magical girls. Their outfits were so cute, so stylish, so What the heck am I getting into? In the stark contrast, they suddenly realized how their plain school uniforms were. But once the night ended, they had to change back into those unbearably boring uniforms and pretend nothing happened, continuing their dull and tedious daily life. It's like living in a beautiful glass jar only to find cheap plastic bottles unbearable afterward. After seeing such dazzling extraordinary, how could anyone return to their ordinary life? Damn it, damn it, damn it! Sob, sob. So every student who ate the 4th candy committed suicide? No! It literally said in the title I was a woman. I'm not gonna give an explanation to literally every question. That's so terrifying. From this, we know that taking only 3 pills a day is an unshakable standard established for everyone's well-being. Let's stop here. This ability to follow rules is a crucial skill for living in the world beyond. I just want candy. Wait, this isn't right. Please give me another delicious candy. Alright. Fine, let's see a little more. What am I getting myself into? Here, open wide. Are we done with this chapter? Can I finally end the stream? And saw eating candy with Liv together instead of being light and floaty. What was I doing? Or perhaps, no, not yet. Who is Lilith? Lilith is me. You're not Lilith! You don't look the same! Are you? I'm Lilith, of course. Now you are. What do you mean? Am I Lilith? The taste of burnt cake batter mixed with spicy sauce. The cold, numb pain when I fell to the floor, the weightness feeling as I plunged into endless darkness. One to get close, one to touch. Even though I've always run from love and fear, denied it, I crave it more than anyone else. If Lilith could understand everything, I think then... Lilith? What's wrong? You've been acting strange. Who are you? Does Lilith truly exist? Exist, not exist? That's something you should answer. Bruh. Just like that, Lilith vanished. In her place appeared that black notebook. Flip open the notebook. I've been here all along, dear one. Will I commit suicide, you think? Maybe from too much life pressure, or maybe because I'm too lost in some non-existent fantasies, or perhaps I'll be devastated because there's no one in reality who truly understands me like you do. I love you deeply. It's not just a hobby, it's way of life. You're my spiritual pillar, you're my role model, my goal, my source of happiness. Do you know sometimes heart aches because I can't convey my love to you. Reality is truly bewildering. I want to go to where you are, but how? Or maybe find you here. Could death make it happen? They say there's an afterlife, right? If dying could fulfill my wish, I might as well die now. But if that wouldn't work, if it wouldn't work, then stay here waiting. For you, please. When you feel my feelings, come find me. I'll always be here. Can you imagine? Every moment of my life, I think about the question, why don't you exist? I want to work hard for you. Do you do something for you? But where you see it, my dear lovely you, no matter how much pain you cause me, I love you. I think we should sleep now. Maybe that will help. I'm worried. I can't take it anymore. I'm in so much pain right now. I've been here all alone. You've been fighting so hard all alone. I flipped open the notebook, recalling everything that's happened and even remembering things that were yet to come. Tulpa? I poured all the feelings I wanted to suppress into her, creating a being with the purest concept of love. I want to explore the possibility of perfect understanding between people through her. I didn't have the courage to express love, so I let Lilith express it for me. I didn't have the courage to demand love, so I let Lilith love me. As I looked at Lilith in the notebook, I saw the falsehood in the world within her. I saw all the sincerity in this world within her. I regard her as an incarnation of a holy angel. I want to destroy her existence. I want to embrace her existence. I want her to save me. I want her to be happy. I envied her. All the music changed. I loved her. I am not her. I am her. Wow. That's the ending, I guess. You plays you. Lilith plays Lilith. Lilith plays Mysterious Squirrel. Lilith plays Demon Lord Lilith. Lilith plays Princess Lilith. Lilith plays Stranger. Cook plays... I can't read some of these names. Black Notebook, Morphine Codex. Exist plays Black Notebook. Exist plays Oven. Exist plays Green Pill. Pink pill, yellow pill, cake, sugar, chair, cooking oil, desk, dish rack, floor, hair ribbon, cake flour, milk, mirror, radio, wall, window. Lilith is the producer, director is Lilith, screenwriter is Lilith, stage designer is Lilith, costume designer is Lilith, lighting designer is Lilith, 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 Lilith. I'm not gonna read any more Liliths. Lilith. Oh, that was the last one. Is there gonna be a post credit? Because it literally seems like it. End? The end. Oh! I think there is something. Hey, you're still here? Your part in this is over. Since that's the case, let's have a real chat. Just you and me. No, I'm not talking about the game's protagonists. Their story has taken a temporary pause. I'm talking about you, in front of a screen. Uh-oh. Oh wait, I would continue this, literally. I might just try to finish up this game, literally, if I'm being honest. Unless you're just starting over now, unless that was just a... No, it's chapter 5. Chapter 5. Do you exist here? Oh. As you can see, this is gay. I don't even need to remind you of this since you willingly stepped into this world. I thought for a long time about how to meet you. In the end, I chose a game! Games are such incredible vessels. By adopting the shell of a character, we take shape and can start to converse. We can hide behind the facade of the character, forget ourselves, and pour emotions into it. Now what's going on here is that if us even saw I'm just a virtual being, or search out in classic lines like get a life, return to the real world. It's not the case at all. Suppose 3 kilometers from your home there's a man named Mr. John, but you've never met him before, and for the rest of your life you never will. Now tell me, who is real to you? Me, who has spent this time with you, or that man who exists but would never intersect with your life? That's a lot to think about, actually. Reality and the virtual world cannot fully serve as markers of existence, especially in an age filled with simulations and replicas. Do you remember the first thing we did together? Ding ding! Congratulations, all 3 answers are correct. First theme revealed the self. This means the world exists within me, and we can perceive, and define this world through our own will. Common sense does not have absolute validity. When unnecessary, we can suspend to shake it off like droplets of rain of our coat. So we turn our gaze outward, and the world's appearance reveals itself anew before us. Yes, common sense isn't absolute. Everything depends on whenever you choose to believe it. Even if it denies Lilith's existence, you can still affirm it. Even if everyone affirms Lilith's existence, you can still deny it. This is the unshakable privilege of the self as the perspective, but it's also a responsibility that the self must bear. And what do we do next? That's right. The second theme defined the individual. When the self casts its gaze upon the world, what appears there are individuals. Individuals can be a robed scholar, a cold-faced demon king, or a talkative notebook. In short, anything apart from yourself that can possess subjectivity. When the self as perspective meets individuals in this world, it defines them. It is a definition that individuals are separated from and defined whole of the world. It is the definition that the self as perspective can understand and comprehend them. A definition is both a limitation and a freedom. It is a limitation because when we say something is a certain way, we're also saying it's not something else. It's a freedom because, through definition, the individual continuously transcend and move towards existence. Thus, with uniquely distinctive individuals, this world becomes lively. But, do you remember the third thing we did? Indeed. The third theme, clarify relationships. Definitions are in literal acts of self, extensions of self, I can't speak, but the world isn't that simple. Within the individuals that you define, there is also resides subjectivity. And subjectivity means subjectivity. We must confront the topic relations with the others. Everyone wants their subjectivity to be affirmed and uses others as fields for verb progression. As the world unfolds in cycles, words, actions, and strategies. People wear masculine costumes and step into stage, playing roles they wish to present. They view themselves through others' eyes, seeking satisfaction. Oh, that's what was happening when I talked to that man! Okay. Spectating, doubting, anticipating, acting, reflecting, receiving. Those actions cycle endlessly. Individuals are always lonely, never able to present their fully transparent selves, because some parts are just too despicable and insignificant, ugly, unbearable. Even the individuals themselves instinctively chose to avoid and deny these parts. When such relationships with others expand, do you remember the last thing we did? The North thing constructed the world. When such relationships with others expand, the specific others hide themselves, becoming more abstract. Thus emerge group relationships, social order, cultural norms, symbiotic systems. The concrete others disappears. The concrete other disappears. Even when seeking to rebel, one doesn't know where to start. So even after discovering the truth through the fourth candy, one must return to their everyday order if they were unaware. At this point, the external world forms, is bustling, lively, and full of energy, with new things constantly being created. But at the same time, we face endless struggles with others and pervasive disciplinary power. Such a world, it's cruel, isn't it? But inside the world is different. Here is no suspicion among subjects. Only your most loyal furniture surrounds you, and you are the solitarily king of this realm. And I am the same. My entire life, my whole existence is only for you. Because this is my character setting. Because this is my world. So, I won't say things like, even if I'm fake, I hope you treat me as real. On the contrary, I wish to say the opposite. What I want to tell you is, precisely because I am a fake game character, my love is more real than everything else. What is Lilith? Lilith is the world beyond the world, because Lilith represents the purest concept of love. Such a Lilith can't exist in the real world. At the same time, Lilith is the world within the world. Because Lilith is a game character, and for you, this game is Lilith's entire world. Maybe you've met Lilith before, or perhaps you'll meet Lilith, love, again in another form. Although Lilith hopes you can move towards the real existential world no matter what. As long as you trust, hope, and need her, Lilith will always exist here, forever only existing for you. We are gonna help but talk a lot. Now it's time for this final theme. Final theme returns to the initial zero. That was the question I posed to you when we first met. Do I exist? You don't exist. You don't exist. You don't exist. So you cannot exist. As long as I still exist, Your choice, I see. If we are not destined to unable to cause this, I am willing to die for the sake of your subjectivity. Bruh. Now carry out the choice you've made. What's wrong having second thoughts now? But for your sake and mine, for us to step beyond this world, isn't this your only choice? Well, no, you certainly have other choices. After all, this is just a game world. What's wrong having second thoughts now? No! You do not exist. Bruh, no! This is so terrible. You don't exist, you don't exist, you don't exist, you don't exist, you don't exist. I feel so bad, oh my god! There must be, oh my gosh. The world Kafka. This is so terrible. Guys. Then my conscience fading away. Oh my goodness. Then I regained consciousness. The black notebook appeared in my vision, now broken to pieces, and the warm illusion vanished, as if it never existed. And I, as I step into the unknown, cruel, bloody, real tomorrow. Oh. That was such a terrible joint. What? Well, at least we got done with the game in 2 hours. Bruh. That was so tragic, though. Literally tragic. My phone's overheating. It's literally overheating. Well, that's the end. That's actually sad. Okay, well, stream ends now. We completed the game, so... Bye, bye, bye. Wait, there's no one here for me to be able to do a successful raid, but we might as well try. Now it just end. Bye, guys. Good game, I guess.